High up in the mountains here at Spielberg, it's time for qualifying on what will be the fastest laps of the season. Stand by for qualifying at the Austrian Grand Prix. This is it then, race day in Spielberg for this year's Austrian Grand Prix. Not long to go before our drivers hurtle off the line and into the first turn, the Niki Lauda curve. It was renamed in 2019 in memory of one of Formula One's most beloved figures. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 metres above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of around 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill of turn 3. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Antonelli, Russell, Carlos Sainz, and Norris, Gasly, Aaron, Senna, and Alex Albon, Tsunoda, Doohan, Gabriel Bortoleto, and Hadjar, Leclerc, O'Sullivan, Ollie Behrman, and Liam Lawson, Colapinto, Stroll, Pepe Marti, and Zane Maloney rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. So much to talk about on what is such a short lap. It's the fastest lap times of the season, but that doesn't mean it's not a challenge.
It's a real challenge to get right this circuit. Lots of tight corners linked up with very long straights. You've got 3 DRS zones as well. That means that the racing is often very close, and you can hang on to potentially a faster car if you can stay within that 1 second buffer. But you've then got some higher speed corners like turn 6 and 7 in the middle of the track, and then the 2 final corners as well. Track limits. Yep, there we go. I mentioned it. Be careful.
And the formation lap is underway here in Austria. The atmosphere coming from the fans here today is electric. This circuit gives drivers fantastic overtaking opportunities due to the 3 long straights. So let's hope we're in for some wheel-to-wheel action today. We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
go, back into the race. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Good job, nice overtake. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. That's P5, you're in P5. Okay, gap to leader, 12.6 seconds. Leclerc is ahead of you. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.5 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Albon behind. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound. 9 laps to go. Bodywork's taken a few scrapes. Try not to make it any worse, please. Safety car. No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. Okay, slow down. Your delta's... Okay, clear. Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.5 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're 8th. Time last lap, 1:46.5. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Gap to your teammate behind, 2.3 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're sitting in 7th. And the time last lap, 1 minute, 08.9. Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done. We did it!
And here he comes. It's all go, go, go for Lando Norris as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
You always look back at a race like this and think, if I'd just made that mistake there or locked up here, there would have been contact. And every one of those overtakes is a moment where you have to absolutely nail it, perfect it, and that's exactly what they're able to do today. Great stuff indeed.
We had drama from start to finish, but in the end, there was only ever one that could take that top spot. He raises the trophy over his head. Lando Norris, head and shoulders above the rest today. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.